Hello my fellow gamers and welcome to our live stream a little bit later than as maybe scheduled, maybe 8 o'clock, it's a little bit behind that. I apologise, I had some friends over, we played a board game and it overran and we wanted to finish it because it was an awesome game. So we were literally counting the minutes before 8 o'clock and then it was like, oh good, it's just coming up 8 o'clock, and then we really had to pack everything up and yeah. It took a bit longer than expected, but here we go, guys. We are here. We are ready for the tournament. We've got Callum in the chat. We've got Emmett28 in the chat. We've got Old Man, Old Son. That's interesting. We got kisses. We got chocolates. What was this game? Scythe, the board game. Very good. But we'll get straight into the first replay. We got to focus more on the other group. Oh, we only got H. Woman H. So we'll do that one. Yeah, elves against dwarves. That's a good place to start. Well, you say sorry. It's more just explaining as well why I was a bit late. So this one, Dark Elves, Bleak Swords, 4 units. Then we've got Witch Elves. Well, you got that bit? Yeah, 2 Sisters of Slaughter, the Blades of the Queen. Oh, Executioners, couple Dark Charge, Harlequins. Oh, 2 of the artillery pieces against dwarves, which I've got 3 dwarf warriors, 2 Longbeards, the Regiment of Renowned Dwarfs, Ironbreakers, couple Rangers, 3 quarters, Grudge Thrower. Couple of gyrocopters as well. This should be interesting. Dwarves and Dark Elves straight away. And this can only end well. Well, for us. In your own time, low screen. But yeah, interesting front line. I don't know if there's enough. I guess these guys can make a rampage. I'm just wondering how much armor piercing there is to deal with all the dwarfs. But we shall see. I hope everyone in the chat's having a good Friday evening. Oh god, we've already got people in the chat. 1 for dwarves, 1 for Kane of the Dark Elves. Finn's got to get personal. Emmett's just trying to offer everyone chocolate. Right, let's go slow-mo. So yeah, we got a couple units of the Reaper Bow Throwers. Yeah, we got Witch Elves on the flank here. Well, we've got the Bleak Swords, Dark Charge, all shields as well, which is good. Sisters of Slaughter. Let's have a look. Let's get the stats up. There we go. So we've got a crone and a messed up camera. Down, down. Why do people put the characters inside units? It makes it really difficult for me to do this. But C has got the Gaze of Cain, the Heroic Killing Blow, Blood Frenzy. Yeah, and that's it. What else have we got? There was another character somewhere. Where are you? Oh, it's right there. The marker wasn't coming up. So yeah, we've got then Sorceress of Death. Which you're not... Come on, there we go, there we go. So we've got Soberlight, Spirit Leech, oh, and the Murderous Powers, that's Finn. And then you've got the Blades of the Blood Queen. Executioners, so they have Frenzy and Guardian and all sorts of good stuff. What else is there? Right, that's that. Oh, and we got the Harpies over there doing a bit of harassment. So, what, we've got 2 units of Rangers hidden in the woods. Over here, we do have the Grudge Thrower. We have... Come on. Badagar Ironhammer, who has been given Revenge Incarnate, the Mighty Oathstone, Rally, and the Hammer of Ungrund. And I believe there was a second character which was over here. Yeah, there we go. Runesmith. Always good. And he's got all of the runes, guys. Yeah, he's got all of the runes and the Forged Fire. So he's gone full out on this one. Yeah, I think that's everything. What was the Regiment for now? Wars of Dragonfire's Past. That's what I thought. Right, we can get started then. So immediately the bow throwers are getting in there. And I think they're aiming, yep, straight away going for the grudge throws. And the... Yep, Grudge Throws are throwing it back. Oh, that's some nice hits. Kind of just bothering each other and getting... Oh, the Rangers immediately got the Harpies are doing a nice bit of damage. The Gyrocopters are now moving up to do a bit of scouting while they can. I would think... Well, I say that, if they can't hit the damn things. But there is both of the boat throws are firing at them. But at the moment, this is legitimate attack. It looks like the dwarves are marching forward now, probably because they will lose this. Yeah, one's fallen. And now there's 2 against 6. That's not looking good. Yeah, the Harpies are pretty much throwing it a bit, but the Dark Shards are now firing into the Gyrocopters, and the Harpies are coming in as well. Gets good shots off. Well, the Dwarves are very slowly getting it. Oh, they've gone... Oh! Oh! Oh, I didn't see the Dark Riders. Oh, sneak... Oh, and they destroyed that as well. Oh, fantastic. So the Dwarves have lost their support, and the boat throws have now gone for the anti-infantry shots and doing not a huge amount of damage, actually. Rangers now getting a range to shoot the Bleak Sword. Bleak Swords, but they do have shields as well, so neglect that. The Dark Shards are dealing with over there. The main push over here, though, the Dark Riders, they're going to be a problem. They've been shattered, so there is no Dwarfs grudge throw anymore. Oh, nice volley, just as they get the charge in. So Dwarf Warriors versus Bleak Swords getting in there. The main line crosses in. Over here, Gyrocopters are getting shot and starting to be picked off. We do have a lot of range. Oh dear. Oh dear, Rangers are getting ridden down by the Dark Riders. That's going to do a huge amount of damage there. Well, it will after the charge, but they're quite light cavalry. Over here, the Sisters of Slaughter and Witch Elves and all that are getting in there. Probably going to start causing them to rampage. There you go. Rampage in there. We've got, oh, beautiful blasting charges there. Straight in, but we do have Soulblight being dropped, but all the wounds as well being dropped as well, all of them. We got over here on the flank, oh, beautiful flank charge here, Sisters of Slaughter and some Bleak Swords getting into the quarters. The Bleak Swords at the front, yes, they are getting beaten, but there's a lot of, oh dear, the Dark Riders, as expected, with the support of the other Rangers, have destroyed them, put them out of action. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see if the Dwarves can ride this out. Oh, nice bit of bombing there. Bleak Swords are starting to get beaten by the Force. Dragonfire past. The quarters have been beaten by the Witch Elves. There goes Murderous Prowess load. Oh, look at this purple. And all these point blank shots as well. These guys are kind of just sat there with Soaplight dropped on them. There you go. The Dwarf Warriors have been routed now, so they can focus on the Runesmith. Yeah, we've got a lot of Dwarves starting to run now. The artillery starting to really pay off since they won that duel. Bleak Swords trying to deal with the Gyrocopters, get rid of them. The Harpies have come in and now dealing with that with the support of the Bofos. I swear they probably hit more Harpies than anything else. Sisters of Slaughter getting in there as well. Sorry, Witch Elves they are, not Sisters of Slaughter. Got some Bleak Swords coming back. Gyrocopters just scouring the top trying to give support. But look, this Dwarf Centre is completely broken. The Crone Hellborn now smashing in to deal with the Runesmith. Where's the Lord? The Lord dead, the Dwarf Lord. I can't see his badge anymore. Is the Dwarf Lord... Did they kill him? They must have done. I can't see him anywhere. And he'd probably be one of the last guys down. Boom, there he goes. He's now shattered. And it looks like, yeah, a win for the Dark Elves there against the Dwarfs. That was messy. That was... Oh, that's a lot of dead Dwarfs. I was worried about the Bleak Swords, but because of the Dark Shards and the Witch Elves in that coming across... Nice sneaky Dark Riders coming in. Yeah, did a fantastic job. These guys were just there to hold the line as expected. Yeah, and the Lord of Death used brilliantly because the Dwarves bunched up really early. So, and because they took out the grudge thrower so quickly, they had the artillery advantage. They then had mobility because they took out the air. The cavalry did a great job getting in behind. And then, yeah, they had such a good front line against the Dwarves that these guys just walked through and slaughtered them. I didn't get to see much of the Blades of the Blood Queen, unfortunately. I didn't see how they done. But 92 kills, that's not bad. Not bad. That's a good start. Good start. So, that is... Where's it gone? It was like... Oh, is it moved now? Is it moved? Oh, that's helpful. So, the next one, we will have Righteous with Petonia versus Pacific Warlord with his Lizardmen. I'm just in it for the Witch Elves. Yeah, that's understandable. So, oh wow, that's a lot of men-at-arms. Hang on, have we watched this one already? I just recognise the map in this setup. I swear we've seen this, and if so, why has it not been removed? Let's have a quick look. Let's see if I can get the table up. I swear we've seen this one. Because if the Grey Knight is set up... Yeah, we have seen this one. Why isn't this still in the replays? I apologise. Don't know why that is. So that Rightist and Pacifist Warlord. Where are you then? Oh, it's bottom group, weren't it? Yeah, I've even got it ticked off. I don't know why that's not been removed then. I apologise for that. That is, Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Right, we'll move to the next one. Which was... We've seen Exion do that. So, Rightist and Singeris. I'm just going to double check we haven't got that one already done. Where are you? Righteous versus Singeris? No, we haven't seen that one yet. Well, what's that one then? Oh, wow. What's this? 2 units of Chosen of Hellbirds, 3 units of Mortar Horsemen with thrown axes, Chaos Knights with Exalted Hero, Sorcerer and a Lord against a Blood Vampire by the looks of it, 3 Skeleton Spearmen, 1 Skeleton Warriors, 2 Graveguard, 2 Blood Knights, 2 Fellbats, Wolves, and a Terror. What is this? That can't be... He must be on a dragon. They must all be on flyers or something, surely. So, yeah, there we go. What an insane army this we've got here. So, let's get the information up. Chaos Lord, obviously on a dragon. He's got Stand or Die, Dead the Onslaught, Pendant of Slanesh, Filth Mace, Foe Seeker, and obviously Dark Fire of Chaos. And then we have a Chaos Sorcerer of Metal, who is flying. He's got the Shield of Scrowing, Final Transformation, Plague of Rust, and Metal Shifting. And finally, we then have an Exalted Hero, Deadly Onslaught, Hellfire Sword, Foe Seeker, Mark of Corn. This is insane. Look at that. How many models is there? 303 models against 902. So we've got... Yeah, Blood Dragon Vampire Lord, that's the one. And he's got everything. Sword of Anti-Heroes, Raise Dead, Gaze of Nagas, Invocation of Nohek, Pestilent Breath, Hunger, Curse of Undeath, and Frenzy. And I believe that was all the characters this guy's got. Yes, you got all these Skeleton Spearmen. And then you just got Mortar Horsemen. With their throwing axes. They got, yeah. So the flyers, really, what the vampires want to do, I believe, is just bog them down with the infantry. Don't even get your guys in combat. Seriously, just don't get them in combat. Because you can probably just melt these down with the infantry. I mean, they've got a lot of spearmen as well. Get the Graveguard in and that. Try and surround them. But yeah, this is rather interesting build by Chaos. Definitely different. In goes the front line. Oh, this is the one thing. You don't want the... Oh, yeah, just Chaos Knights don't have lances. But the Spearmen have been called by the Chosen. The Chosen would do a great job hacking through them. As you can see, immediately hacking through. Oh! Oh, what was that? Some sort of ability just getting dropped there on the Lord. But yeah, got Force of the Land Dead coming through. The Wolves trying to break through the flank there. Got some Skeletons there, kind of just stood about. Skeleton Spearmen could have charged into the cavalry, but they decided not to because of reasons. Do have a breath attack going down. Oh, that's a nice bit of damage. Nice bit of damage. They need to get around the back though, that's it. And yeah, this is what you want. The Blood Knights want to take these on. And the Undead Flyers want to be really careful. I mean, they could probably overwhelm this, to be honest, thinking about it. They could probably overwhelm it. If they can get the Chosen to break... As you look, so much damage, and the Chosen have barely been touched. But in comes the Blood Knights now, getting in behind. Are we summoning stuff? Yes, we are summoning some zombies, just to add more to the numbers. In comes the Fell Bats, though. They'll do a good job, just bogging them down, chasing them away. Yeah, look, now these forces the gathering. If they can get a good... If the Blood Knights can get a good rear charging... Oh, nice bit of breath attack there going. Well, I say breath attack. It's not the word for it, is it? I think it's the gaze. I'm like... Where's that ability? I can't remember now. Some sort of gaze attack. Knights trying to get themselves into position. More the horsemen coming. And here we go, guys. Here we go. This is... We all knew it was going to come to this. I can't tell you what's going on. All I know is you've got 2 units of Chosen taking on everything. But the Blood Knights have done a beautiful rear charge into the back of the Chosen, but they have had standard die drops on them, and of course they are anti-dive, so the cavalry do. These guys need to get in there. They could be supporting this. They could be trying to take out the Vampire Lord. The Fail Batch are being beaten. The Terror Guys is getting beaten quite badly as well. So's the Lord, actually. He's taking quite a bit of damage. Oh, and now we've just had Final Transmutation dropped on these. Oh, the Vampire Lord's only got 500 health left, guys. He is starting to waver. Terror Guys took a lot of damage as well. And he's down. Chaos have actually beat. And the Failed Battle got wiped out. The Terror Guys are going to get absolutely swarmed by everything. Yeah, look. The Undead are now just falling apart. And the Force of the Chaos have won it. What on earth was that? All's left is the zombies here. That's all that's left. Oh no. That was... That is how Chaos beat Vampire Camps in the air. We've got 20 zombies left. We've got 15 zombies left. 13 zombies left. We're doing really well here. Yeah, I think that's all gone. And that's a win for Chaos. Well played. Wow, that was a good start. Flipping out, look how much the Chosen got. I mean, that was hilarious. They just held the line. And nothing here could get through apart from the Graveguard and the Blood Knights. And they just didn't seem to do enough damage. And as soon as the air support went, that was it. That was insane. Absolutely insane. So well played there by Ritus against Sanjus. That was uncommonly brutal. You're telling me. So I know Exion has got all dwarfs. I do remember that. And I believe that's the one we just watched, weren't it? Yeah, it was, yeah. Pacifist Warlord and Axion. Where are you? Where are you? So I just want to tick it off the fin. Because that's going to throw me off that there was replays in there that I've already done. So that can go now. We've already had Vampire Count. Oh, Wood Elves Greenskins. That we're doing. From Group G. We are just going to go through as many as we can. So Wood Elves, 4 Dryads, 4 of the Deepwood Scouts. Got some Wild Riders, some of Shields, Sisters of the Fawn, Glade Lord, and Wizard type. We've then got 4 units of Goblins, Nasty Skulkers, both Regiments of Renown, so that's the Warlord's Boys and the Loonies of 8 Peaks, 8 Peak Loonies. 3 looks like Orc Biggins, 2 Boars, Wolves, some Wolf Archers. Oh, this is going to be good. Got the Dropper as well. Death Gliders, and then we've got 2 Spider Archers, and a Goblin Big Boss, and a Shaman. Yeah, and oh dear, they've all deployed on that side, and the Goblins are spread out. Oh dear. Well, say that if they can get the heal, my help. Really? Probably not. The Goblins. So we have the good Goblins first. We've got the Night Goblin Shaman, who has got the good old classic Gorka Fixer. Oh, he has an Vindictive Glare. And Sneaky Stealing. Oh, he hasn't got it. And these, yeah, Orc Biggins, thought so. And in there, if you can believe it, there is a Goblin, Night Goblin War Boss in there, who has got Spite of the Bad Moon, Warg, Tormentor Sword, and Get Back Here. Hiding with all the Biggins. And note the Nasty Skulkers are defending the Doom Diver Catapult. Well, they were. It looks like they're going to run off now. And immediately we've got some combat going on. It looks like the Goblin Wolfrider Archers have immediately just been like wiped out. They're wavering already from the first few volleys. Can't blame them, to be honest. Over here, oh, we got a dragon as well, but we do have Spellsing of Life, Classic, Power Stone, Regrowth, Earthblood, Life Bloom. So a nice bit of healing. We also have a Glade Lord on dragon. So he has just got Prey of Anaph Rana, so that's the cannot move, and the breath as well. So pretty base characters. Numbers are 1,428. Well, it was to 668. But immediately, we got Death Creepers and got the AP Cloonies. Oh, come on, get in there and do your Fanatics. You got to do your Fanatics. Oh, there goes the Doom Divers. Seriously, you're not going to survive much longer. Where are you going? Just do the Fanatics into the Archers. And here comes the Wild Riders. If he's going to use them. I don't know what's going on here. Death Creepers have pretty much been wiped out. The Wood Elves are trying to get the surround. Are they gonna do it? I think he's forgotten about them. Got Archers trying to get in. You got Gobbos trying to outmaneuver and shoot Wood Elves, which is quite amusing. Oh, the Doom Divers trying to help. In comes the Dryads against the Goblin Spearmen though. The Spell Singers actually beating the Goblins there. Kind of helps that come on, are they? There's 27 of you. Did you seriously not? Never mind. He might have done, I just didn't see it. There goes the Warg though. Even though most of them aren't in combat, they will be. Yeah, but a lot of Archer shots going in, trying to take out the Sisters of the Fawn. Dragon is just smashing through, but we do have Biggins, guys. And remember, the Biggins are anti-large. And in comes the Spider Riders and the Wolf Riders trying to get in that good flank. Do have the Orc Boy Biggins as well. But probably not the best target for them. They are being completely... Yet they've been routed as well. I'm seeing a lot of Goblins being routed. We do have some Orc Biggins there. Oh, that's brilliant. The Biggins against these Sisters of the Fawn are doing amazing damage. You can see they are being wiped out there. So the Sisters of the Fawn have overreached themselves at this point. Dragon is kind of getting a bit bogged down as well. There's all these Biggins coming in and in comes... Yep. Spite of the... Watch it. There we go. Yeah, Spite of the Bad Moon. That's it. Got some Biggins going over there. And, yeah, we've got the Moon Howlers bogging down all the Archers. Druids are slowly getting through, but the Dragon's pretty much taking no damage. And the Orc Biggins are struggling. And these Goblins are struggling just to get past these Dryads. I believe Sisters of the Fawn are actually doing a really good job. The Doom Divers have been moved up, haven't they? Yeah, they have. There goes the Vindictive Glare, but it seems to have stopped mid-air. It did carry on, but the animation disappeared. Oh no, they've been netted at the back here, the fellow Goblin Riders, so they're going to be shot to bits. Cover them, but I believe that, yep, missile resistance as well, so they're gone. They're just gone. These all Biggins dealing with the Archers. The Dragons trying to get beautiful Doom Diving going into the Archers, but we got a lot of Biggins being beaten here. They're meant to be good against anti-large, and yet they're struggling against a Dragon. Over here... Dryads finally been routed, going to be pushing them through. Goblins can now over here overwhelm them. The front line does look like it is struggling for the Widows at this point. In comes the, oh, that was nice, the Moon Howlers, that's the one. Coming in, Doom Divers trying to push them back. Dryads been pushing them. There's a lot more Greenskins coming in now. But they are struggling against this Dragon. This Dragon is going to be a problem. Power Stone being used on the Spellsinger. But we do have... Where are you guys going? Oh! Oh, what a hit! There was nothing but Orcs to hit in that group. Amazing amount of damage. Now the Wildwood Rangers are coming in. Because anything that was trying to threaten them, the cavalry now, have been beaten back. Their cavalry's still going. A bit weaker, but they are still going. Oh, that was a beautiful hit there by the Doom Diver. Dragon coming in, trying to finish off this little group here. Try and finish them off. And then there's only this group of Goblins left. But it's not looking good. The Dryads are finally starting to fall back. So you got the Night Goblin pushing forward now. They do get a bonus to Shield Parry, which is good. That Doom Diver's doing a really good job. How many kills has it got? 61. Fantastic. This cavalry could be a problem, though. As you can see, they are getting all that. But the Boars have come back as well. Do have some Dryads over there been forgotten? Uh-oh. Dragon's coming for the Goblin Big Boss. I think it's safe to say the Goblin Big Boss is going to win this. Goblins try to get in there, but yeah, in close combat. Oh, nice hit there. The cavalry, oh no, Sisters of the Fawns have been pinned down and they're getting flank charged by the Bulk. That's probably them gone now. Pinned down, so that's a lot of the cavalry done. The Dragon is trying to deal with the Goblin Big Boss, who is just not having it. Oh, so the Nasty Skulkers have now been beaten away. In comes the Wild Riders. Straight to those Goblins, getting them to go flying. Trying to get rid of any support. We do have, obviously he is on the Squig as well, which is always nice. But, oh no, he's wavering. A warg's been dropped, but I don't think... Oh no, that has done it. But there's not much for the goblins left on this centerpiece. That's what a dragon would do to you, though. We do have some scattered forces here. But against all these Deepwood scouts, sorry, but I say that, they're running out of ammunition. They've taken a lot of casualties. The goblins are in there with their warg. The boars are now getting beaten up. Not sure what he's doing over there. But yeah, that is not looking... Say that, the cavalry's been beaten back. Four Spider Riders are making a run for it. Goblins are slowly actually winning this, and a lot of the stuff now is coming back. Got all biggins, the nasty skokers, everything's coming back. That warlord's just got to run away from the nasty dragon. Look at him! But he is wavering, unfortunately. This is not good. Do have some goblins is like, go fight in my place. But the goblins have actually beaten that hill. And the Deepwood scouts are now moving up because they're pretty much out of ammunition, so they're moving up. Goblins coming in behind. Here comes the dragon, though, getting a good hit on him. He's got 600 health left. I don't think this is going to be good for the... Yeah, he's now running away, and I expect the badge power has hugely shifted now in the Wood Elf's favour. He's broken. That dragon is just going to scare them all away now. Very unfortunate. I mean, he may rally. They do have the Doom Diver Capo, but he's pretty much out of ammunition. But he has got over 100 kills at this point. Oh, and of course we've got the Shaman as well. Where's he going? Straight in the mid. Oh, that's beautiful. But there we go, guys. We got to kill some Wood Elves, but unfortunately I think they've got it. And yeah, that is a loss for the Greenskins. Well played there by the Wood Elves. I love that army. That was so funny, just swarming them. But just having 4 units of archers at the back. The Dryads are really tough at the front. And to be fair, I was quite surprised by like, the Biggins didn't do, I didn't think, as much as I thought they would have done. Like the cavalry in that. But the Capo did great, which is really good. So, well played there. Let's move on next. So that's the one we just had. So now we're going through Group G. Dark Elves, Tomb Kings. We've already had that. Oh, we've had Vampire Counter already. Dwarfs, Beastmen. I'm just seeing if we've got any weird races we haven't seen. Yeah, in this Empire and Petonia. Let's go. So 4 Spearmen, 4 Swordsmen, Silver Bullets, the War Order of Griffites, and some more Dirty Griffites of Halberd, Steam Tank, Jade Lord Calfrance against the Lady, a Paladin, couple Peasant Mobs, 3 Men-at-Arms, 3 normal ones, 3 Spearmen, 1 with Poaxe, I believe that is, couple of Archers of Poison, Foot Squires, the Grail Relic, couple of Grail Knights, and Royal Hippogriff Knights. This should be interesting. Bit of human civil war going on. And an interesting setup as well. So we have the Emperor here, who has got Gale Mirage, Foe Seeker, Hold the Line, and Blood Roar. We then have the Jade Wizard. Jade Wizards are very popular in this tournament, I've noticed. He's got Power Stone, the Regrowth, and Earthblood, but not the ability they generally come with. Over here we have the Paladin, who's nice and simple. He's on horseback with Deadly Onslaught and Guardian. And then the Fey Enchantress, who has got Chalice of Potions, Favour of Fey, Arcane Conduct, Regrowth, Earthblood, Mist of the Lady, Life Balloon, that's the one, and the Blessing of the Lady. So, Petonia gone for quite a staggered positioning. Is there cavalry in here? Yes, it is. Their Grail Knight cavalry is on that flank, and I think there's someone here as well. And Grail Knight's there, and there's the Royal Hippogriff Knight. So let's get started. So it's that message I have to look at. So yeah, lines now get. We do have a steam tank though, which is you don't see that often. So it'll be interesting to see how that does against Petonia. I mean, Grail Knights, are they anti-large? I believe they are. Yes, they are. And Living Saints. But that's a minor detail to, you know, the whole anti-large thing to deal with. So, going to be a bit positioning. Kind of expected from these two forces. They do have some really good silver bullet handgunners, but they've got loads of units. Well, I believe it's 3 of them with pox arrows. Is it 3 or just the 2? I believe actually it's just the 2. So it's 2 on 1. There they go, the silver bullet. Oh, and of course magical attacks as well on the Grey Knight. Couple of them fall, so they're gonna. Oh, they've been taunted in. They're moving up. Oh, another volley. That is painful to watch. But, of course, the Enchantress can drop some healing. The Demigryph Knights now moving in to counter as well to protect them. Paladin pushing forward. The Archers are coming into range as well. Swordsman charges in the Paladin. Oh, no. Demigryph Knights in the rear. Oh, no. That's going to kill so many. But they are getting the silver bullets. Oh, that was a reckless charge. Because now Spearmen have surrounded them. Royal Hippogriff Knights coming in as well with Rude Growth dropped on them. But they do not like those silver bullets. And are desperately trying to get rid of him. But the Paladin's broken. He's been terrified away. And the Grail Knights have been beaten as well. Now the main line over here is clashing. We've got the Grail Knights there. Steam Tank giving support on the left flank. But I feel like this is a bad move on the Empire side. They're doing great here. Why charging just half? And they get enveloped by the Bretonnians. They've got to be really, really careful. But they are now pushing up against the Men-at-Arms. The Paladin has recovered. He is on half health and he will be able to heal. The Grail Knights have taken a real beating. Silver bullets aren't that bad, but yeah, the Paladin's coming in after them. Royal Hippogriff Knights have been terrified away as well. Enchantress getting to the rear of the Swordsman. That's what I was worried about. They can circle around. Why are the Archers got in range? What are the Archers doing? They've charged the Swordsman. In comes the Steam Tank as well. Got some peasants coming in, but I really would not worry about them. Grail Wreck, some spearmen at the back there. Where is the mighty Steam Tank, though? I heard it chugging away earlier. There he is. He's getting in there with them, but this causes terror. And these are only peasants as well, so this is going to cause a lot of problems. Going to run them down. Yeah, the Archers have been terrified away. And now the Emperor's got involved as well, because the Swordsmen have broken. The silver bullets are going. Oh, no, they're being charged by the Royal Archer of Griffites. The Regiment for that, they're getting a rear charge in. Oh, that's painful. Got some healing being dropped on them as well. Yep, regrowth being dropped. Look, but some spearmen have got behind, and now these swordsmen have won. They should be able to overwhelm that side. The silver bullets just sniped Paladin out. The Paladin's gone. The Grail Knights over there have been forgotten by the looks of it. The Mage's not coming in now. The Enchantress, the Emperor is just going all over. Terrified her away. He needs to chase her down. Get rid of her. Get rid of that leisure. Royal Hippogriff Knights are going for the Steam Tank, but he's pretty much at full health, and they're doing very little damage. Oh, here they come. This is why the Emperor didn't go for him, because the Demigryph... Oh, no, she rallied and stopped, and they... What? What are you doing? That's what I'm doing with the Grey Knights. Oh, what's going on? And it's a win for the Empire. Bretonnia threw in the towel. So there we go, guys. That is a win for the Empire. That is, yeah, beautiful Empire. I mean, how, even though staggered now, I mean, Bretonnia, they got lured in. That was brilliant. Got the silver bullets to fire. The Bretonnia player panicked, charged them up with the Paladin as support, and the silver bullets just backed off, and suddenly you had everything on those units. And the Grail Knights are one of the main things. And yeah, got absolutely slaughtered. What's going on in the chat? You don't want hippogriffs charging up your rear. What have you asked? They ask nicely. You know what? That's an interesting chat you guys going on there. But good game there. Good game. What's going on then? So we just did that one, yeah. So moving down, dwarves, lizardmen, Bretonnia, dwarfs, beastmen and lizardmen, guys. We haven't had that yet. I'm just gonna make sure I haven't done that one there. So that's group F, and it's beastmen and lizardmen. Nope, it looks like we're good to do that one. In fact, I can't even see which round's out. Round 4. It would help if I was looking at the right chart, wouldn't it? That would probably help. So, guys, let's get on with this one. Seems rather quiet, the live stream tonight. Not getting many people. I guess it's a busy Friday night. Everyone's out having a good time. But you guys have made the right choice. You've come here and watched. Or you're watching on the weekend afterwards while you're hungover. Both are good. So these men, we've got a lot of bestigors here. Got wolves. Oh, wait, I was too slow. I was too busy talking about drinking. So we've got the butchers and monitors of shields. We also have a Gorbor who has got... I'd love to get this army on tabletop. Really would. Foe Seeker, Slaughter's Call, and Bloodgreed. Then we've got the Dark Omen himself, who has got the Arcane Conduct, Savage Domain, Devolve, Bestial Surge, Unholy Power. Something Wicked This Way Comes. That's a bit long-winded, isn't it? And of course Primal Fury. So yeah, solid front line of Bestigor herds. We do have some Ungor herd here. And so, yeah, some Gore herds. We do have a Cygor who's immediately throwing a rock. We got some over there. Yep, so there's the Warhounds there, both with poison. We then have the Bestodon of a solar engine, a couple units of Skinks with Javelins. That'll do really well. Temple Guard. How many of those have got? Swords Warriors, Temple Guard. Yeah. 3 units of Temple Guard, damn. 2 units of Swords Warriors. And then we got some Coldron Riders, some Swords with Spears. Is there another on this side? Nope, just on the flank there, protecting the woods. We also have a Feral Carnosaur and a Slang Mage Priest of Light, who has got Banishment, Shield of the Old Ones, Ore of Cortez, the Blood Statue of Spite, Byron's Time Warp. Oh, this is good long. And First Protection. There we go. So very solid front lines on both sides here. Big monsters as well. The Elite Temple Guard against there, the Bestial herds. This should be interesting because the Skinks do have Javelins. So if they can get these wolves out the way, that's one thing to worry about. Yep, getting some good hits in there. Source Wars coming in. The wolves have been kind of pushed away now. Warhounds, yeah, I was right the first time. Solar Engine's firing. Or has it already fired? I don't see any damage done. Maybe on the Cygor. Oh, just misses. Hit some of the Temple Guards. The wolves have now been pushed out of the woods. So, oh, that was a good hit there. Getting some good hits on the Cygor. Oh, and they do get the hit there. But I don't think anyone goes down. They can't just pass each other. Yeah, no. Now I can see why I went away. There's, that Carnosaur is going to be a problem. Real problem. Oh, that was another hit as well. There's a lot of range for these Lizardmen compared to the Beastmen that have absolutely none. What are the numbers looking at as well? About 850 to 550. So the Beastmen are actually outnumbered here. Oh, we do have the Gorbor coming down though, and a second Cygor's coming in, but we did just have the Solar Engine hit the Besticles there. They're not Besticles, they're Monitors. But in they come now. Gorbor, oh, slowly walked in, then does the charge enemy. Swords Wars comes in as well. There goes the Fair Council. Oh, a bit of friendly fire here, but they did get a good hit. Rocks are now aiming for the slam. They're doing a nice bit of damage, and the front line has clashed. The Skinks need to get back and give support, and they got flank hit there. So now there's a massive mosh pit of a fight in the middle here. This is, yeah, really good to start. Oh, is that Banishment going down? I believe it is. Straight up. Oh, what a... Oh, look at the damage, guys. I mean, it's hitting the Temple Guard as well, but that flank is just gone. Just gone, so the Temple Guard can now swing around. The Slants drop the shield on this flank as well to give protection. It looks like the Monitors are going back and forth, trying to get that charge bow. Oh, that was a nice hit there by the 2 Cygors, but it's not looking good. The Wolves are finally turned around and are now dealing with the Bestodon, but to be fair, it's not very good leadership. Over here, the Source Wars are wiping the Gore herds out, no problem. And yeah, this main line's kind of shattered now for the Beastmen. So suddenly, yeah, with Bestial herds going, we've now got Temple Guard and Skinks coming in to deal with these Cygors. Probably want to deal with that one first, because this one will just deteriorate over time. Yep, that flank's now been broken. Though, the Beastmen seem to be getting the upper hand on this fight, with 2 squads going and some Wolves coming in to deal with the Temple Guard by the looks of it. Yeah, if they can get that flank charging, yep, they've now broken. The Skinks trying to deal with them, but the Wolves are going to get them in the rear as well. Over here, the Monitors have now pulled back, so they've willingly given up that position. Back here, we've got Skinks dealing with Wolves. That's, definitely an interesting matchup there. Not sure who's going to win that, but Skink's coming in now. Lizardman now coming in, surrounding that. Oh, the goal ball's gone flying. Oh, but now the Skinks over here have been beaten back. Here comes a shot. Hits the side goal nicely. We got some Saurus Warriors chasing the goal herds. They really need to come back. But now we've got a good bulk of Lizardmen coming into the flank. The Slan is doing his best over there. What's going on over there? That's the Code 1 Riders. They need to get back into the action as well. Oh, dodged out the way by slightly walking to the left. Another hit, but it just misses there. But yeah, the Lizardmen actually seem to be holding their own, even though they're getting quite badly beaten. All they do have to do is hold them in place. Yet the wolves have been broken. If they can focus on getting rid of these monitors and the Cygor and that, they would do so well. And it looks like that's exactly what they're doing. They do have the Saurus Wars, they've spears, exactly what they needed. Code 1's coming into the back there. Looks like the Warhounds were beaten, so now Skinks can come back. And this Cygor is just having a good time shooting. You know, I think he's just trying to throw rocks over there. Yeah, the Lizardmen are now finally coming back. It looks like one of the units, the Gore Herds has rallied. But they're going to do it to Cycle. Over here, look at this. Even the Slan's getting involved. Pushing through, smashing into the side of the Gore Ball there. And the oh dear, this is all going bad for the Beastmen by the looks of it. This is not looking good. Yeah, and a banishment's been dropped as well on the Bestigors trying to get in. Warhound's trying to get in there as well. Oh, I'm not sure what that was aiming at. It missed. Yeah, now they're trying to swarm over here. And it is just kind of deal with the forces. I say that. These Bestigors and that, they've got a good try. The Warhounds are now running away. They need to get rid of that Gore Ball, though. They can get rid of him. Where's the Slan? The Slan's got plenty of health. He's fine. Bestigors have been written off. Yeah, the Gore Ball's just going to shatter now. And there we go. That is a win for the Lizardmen versus the Beastmen. Yeah, who thought they could fly? But they can. They really can. So, a great straight-up fight with the Beastmen, straight in the front there. But unfortunately, just the sheer numbers, the Temple Guard smashing into front, and then the Lizardmen focused on the flanks, broke them, and then just enfolded them, and then pushed forward to the back lines as soon as they can. And as soon as they got into the back with like the Cygors and that was it. It all kind of just fell apart for the Beastmen as they were taken apart bit by bit. So we'll move on to the next one now. We'll do one from Group A. We'll do one from Group A from Tomb Kings and Empire. Oh, we've got two of them. Okay then. Firepower counts. Let's have a look. Cement, High Elves, Greenskins, Vampire counts, Wood Elves. Don't want more Wood Elves. High Elves and Greenskins? Oh, we are Greenskins, haven't we? I think we've had most of the races already. We've been quite... High Elves and Norska. That's one we haven't had. And Mixar and Zarda. I just want to make sure we haven't used that from Group B round 3. No, we've not seen that one yet, apparently. Let's go. So we got Spearmen, 3 Phoenix Guard, couple of Lauren Sea Guard, the sisters I believe they are, or Aleria with a noble and some cavalry against 5 Mordors, 2 horsemen, hunters. Oh, we've got a Mammoth as well, Regiment of Renown, some Famirs, the Ice Hounds. Yeah, quite, and they're playing fine in the desert. Well, that's not going to be good for the Ice Hounds, is it? So, Aleria the Radiant, we'll cover her first. We've got Star of Avalon, Arcane Conduct, Shield of Thorns, Earthblood, Sealed Stone of Isha, Boon of Isha, Shield of Sapphire, and Lifebloom. And the Noble is on a chariot. That looks really nice. And he's got a Sacred Incense as well. So yeah, you got some units at the back here. Yeah, the Even Reavers, the Phoenix Guard, keeps the flame. Really good little army there. If we go over here, yeah, so we've got Soul Crusher, the War Mammoth, Regiment of Renown. Nice. We also have, yep, Sermon Sorcerer of Metal, who has got Final Transmutation and Plague of Rust. We then got Mistorcus, the Familiar Warriors, Regiment of Renown, and Wolfric the Wanderer, who's on his Mammoth, and he's got Hunter of Champions, Fight or Die, and Seafang. got over here on the flank using the high ground. These are, yeah, we got the Beasts, Norskin, Ice Wolves, and the Norskin Regiment of Renown as well. We can get started straight away then. Both are going to be immediately moving forward, I would have thought. Yeah, this is what I like to see. Very aggressive from both sides. And it's going to be nice and messy. What they really want is the High Elves to get to here so the flanking forces can have an easy time. They want to stay hidden for as long as possible. I love the way you have like these winds going. The like sand tornadoes, don't you? Just go and they just appear and disappear as the wind goes. It's beautiful. You know what? We're going to fast forward this one. Because they both... It's a big map, to be fair. Looks like Norska's been on aggressive. Yep, no, but they are moving forward. The Reavers have moved forward as well. Slowly but surely. What range units have these got? They've got Everqueen's Court Guards, so the Sisters of Avalon Regiment of Renown, and Northern Sea Guards. That's all the range they've got. We've got the Marauder Horsemen, the Thrown Axes getting into position on the flank. Moving in. These Marauders, I don't know how they're... Against the Spearmen, they probably do alright. Against the Phoenix Guard, that's going to be a problem. They've uncovered the hidden foe there, and they're going straight for Wolfric the Wanderer. As they all crest the hill, they've got to be careful. He's going to get shot at a lot. The Warhounds are getting into position as well. I do like the way the High Elves are using this as cover, so they only have to worry about one flank. And look, as soon as they see the Marauder Horsemen, they get themselves into position. They're now dealing with the Familiar Warriors, getting a lot of damage done, but now the Marauders are getting in there. The Warhounds are there as well. But where the Phoenix Guard have turned around, that's not going to be very good. And I'll tell you one thing, I would not want to be one of these guys. I would not want to be one of those guys. Marauders getting in there now. Got Final Transformation being dropped. Oh, look at this. Straight in there. And there goes the boat as well. Straight through that. And in comes Wolfric the Wanderer as well. Fantastic damage there. The Hunters are moving into position as well. We've got the Warhounds doing some hit and run charges while the Horsemen are getting in and doing some damage. It's got the Heathen being dropped, but the Soul Crusher is trying to deal with the Sea Guard. Reavers are getting in there now. The Phoenix Guard trying to... But Wolfric the Wanderer has fallen back to the front back lines where the Marauders try and deal with the front line. But can they... Uh-oh. Phoenix Guard have moved out of position. They're going... The Ice Wolves, they're going for the Sisters of Avalon. That is really good. If they can shut down the range... Not sure what he's doing there, a bit of head banging. But these Mammoths need to be doing more. They need to be getting in. Oh, that flank's now been broken. The Spearmen have been terrified away because of the War Mammoth. In comes them as well. The Marauder Horsemen are doing a great job with their throwing axes. It looks like... Oh, look, as soon as they moved in one place, immediately the Norskins are dealing with the range as best as they can. Phoenix Guard are holding their ground, though, as expected. Sorry for a minute, I thought I'd somehow stop the stream. We're all good though, we're all good. But slowly, yeah, we're going in there and Marauders are cutting them down. Well, I say they're cutting them down. But Wolfric has been sniped out because they've yet to deal with them. Look, all these archers, charge them! Charge them! No, charge them in! I know they're spearmen and these are, but you could wipe the archers out. Instead, you're there and the Sisters deal with, oh dear, Wolfric the Wanderer has only got 3,000 health left. But the main line is starting to shatter for the High Elves. We've got the Reavers running over there. Oh, look at that guy. Straight through the Keepers of the Flame. With Plague of Us, so their armor was down as well. They took a hell of a lot of damage from that. Hell of a lot, but we can just Earthblood them and heal them back up. That's a problem. Wolfric the Wanderer kind of got a bit nuts. He's got 2,000 health. Look, these horsemen. Get them in there. Oh, finally, he's getting them in there. Charging them in. They should be going for the Sisters. Yeah, there you go. Close combat. They could probably wipe them out. But I fear the damage is done. All that range damage. Wolfric's only got 1,000 health. And there's all this fever going. Yeah, he's starting to waver now. And now they're being pushed back. We got Soul Crusher getting in there, though. Over here, the only thing that's holding is the Noble. So, Norska's won that. They've got in there, they are being attacked by the Reavers, but they're light cavalry as well. So if they focus on them, they should beat them. And it looks like they are beating them. But they need to keep the pressure on the Sisters of Avalon. Look, straight away they're immediately shooting and getting some good shots on him. He's only got 400 health and dropping. This is why you need to snipe them out as quickly as possible. 260 health left. I think he's just got out of range. But yeah, everything seems to be breaking for Norska now. And this force of High Elves just can't be broken. Phoenix Guard smashing through them. Soulcrusher is the only big thing left now. They're being beaten. The Miststalker's trying to deal with the Noble who's got Plague of Rust dropped on him. In they go, trying to deal with that. In they go, they're throwing axes. Get that bit of damage. Oh, they're breaking as well. We do have some spearmen coming back. But Wulfric's rallied, but should he get any closer? Oh, he can't now because the sisters are being dealt with in close combat. Only 1,000 health, 30 of them left. Phoenix Guard cutting in there, getting a good flank charge in. But yeah, Soulcrusher's is doing a really good job. But where is... Oh, he's broken. He didn't even get into range and he's broken. And I think that is going to lead to the High Elves' victory. Yeah, now all the High Elves are gathering together and they've still got all their generals. Well, theirs has just left because he's only got 260 health remaining. Yeah, it's pretty much just the Famir and the Soulcrusher left and the Shaman of Metal. Do have a lot of cavalry, but they're being chased down by all these spearmen now because they weren't set to run away. So they're now trying to fall back. Wulfric coming back, but that's not great. Well, I say that, they're being dealt with, but he's only got 3,000 health left. But yeah, this is, yeah, it's all just turned into a bit of a mosh pit. And when it comes to that, I think it's safe to say the High Elves definitely have, yeah, Bounce Power is definitely going in their favour now. Wulfric shattered, there we go. And that's it, Army Loss is going to kick in, everyone's going to run, and that is a win for the High Elves. So, really good battle there. Solid High Elf army. I mean, mistakes were made by the Norskin forces, by Zarda. That surprises me. These guys should have got in there. The Sisters of Avalon were, I think, one of the linchpins to that, because they were sniping the mammoths really easily. The Phoenix Guard were getting pinned by Marauders. So, these guys should have been getting into the thick of the fighting, and they weren't. And then they got shot to bits by them. So, guys, I'm actually going to wrap it up there because I'm just absolutely shattered, to be honest. And it's Friday night. It's quite quiet on the chat. Only a few people watching. We've been live streaming for about an hour now. So, I think we will wrap it up there and have an early one. But I'll try and do a longer one on Monday night, all things going well. Do a much longer one. I've got to decide what I'm doing as well regarding daylight savings time because my clocks have got to change, but not everyone else's. So, yeah. But, guys, thank you very much for joining me for this nice short live stream. Something different. Something, yeah, a bit shorter. But, obviously, guys, if you're watching it later, do hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We have breached the 800 mark. We breached it in the last live stream. So, that's growing nice and steady. So, do send us content about. You know, if you know people that are interested in this sort of thing or want to take part maybe in the next tournament or series, let them know about the channel and they'll hopefully join. But till next time, guys, I'll see you then. Take care.